Ciao, bonjour, hello and welcome
to an instruction or how to install heated grips on a Vespa model year 24 keyless. But it should be similar on different models. The shown heat grips have already proven themselves on my Fantic Caballero, and I really like the slim design and the nicely integrated switch. Normally you don't recognize that these are heated grips. There are only slight differences in size. The original grips are a little bit wider, but that was no problem for me. The instruction is kept pretty short in general. You should have some technical skills. Mine are also not outstanding, but at least you shouldn't have two left hands. We'll start by removing the Piaggio cover. You can do this with a very flat screwdriver, but be careful to avoid scratches and the cover might pop out. To remove the next cover, could also be called tie, just loosen the screw and pull out the cover with some force. It's just tightened by 3 clamps. And in general, be careful with every screw. You don't want the screws to fall inside the Vespa. That happened to me once and please avoid it. There is a black connector part which has to be taken out. We will go on with the glove compartment. And also important to mention, always ensure that you are using the right Torx size, because the quality of the screws is not the best in my opinion. You can damage those screws pretty easily by using the wrong Torx size. Most of the screws are also self-tapping. They create their own thread in the plastic and it's pretty easy to overscrew them. The coolant liquid cover must also be removed. After doing all this, you can pull back the glove compartment or the cover so that you have a gap of 5 to 10 centimeters. More is normally not necessary, at least if you have normal sized hands and arms. Now we can check inserting the cables on the left side. This is pretty easy, worked without any issues, but on the right side it is a bit complicated. I thought about doing it MacGyver style, pulling the cable through the chaos with some attached cable strap, but it didn't work. You can try it, but it is easier to loosen the lamp cover by removing 5 screws, 3 in the front and 2 in the back. And then you can pull back the rear cover of the lamp. Sorry, I don't have the video, but I hope that you can imagine how it works. Pull back the cover so that you have the gap, and through the gap you can insert the cable. Ensure that the cable isn't squeezed anywhere, and then you can already connect both grips. Now we can go on with the removal of the grips, and that can be more complicated than rocket science sometimes. I didn't want to destroy mine because they are quite new. Of course, if you have old grips that you don't need anymore, just use a cutter and it's done in a few seconds. I used some tools to loosen them from the original glue, and then I could pull them back with some force. Same game on the right side. There is no glue, but honestly, it wasn't easier. It was the same pain in the ass language. The shown contour has to be removed by a cutter or similar tool to get the new one above the throttle grip. You can use the shown glue. It has proven itself in several installations, but of course you can also use your own glue if you have a better one. I applied several stripes or worms of glue, and then you have to align the new grip as good as possible. Because of the glue, we will only have one chance. If the glue starts tightening, the game is over. You will need a lot of force to remove the grip, and there's a high risk of damaging it. Don't use tools like a hammer to force the grip into its final position. Because of the same risk, it could be damaged, but it should be clear. Left side is a little bit more complicated because of the different diameter. You will have to add some tape or similar to reach a diameter that fits perfectly. It shouldn't be too loose, it shouldn't be too tight, but it should need a little force to mount the new grip so that you don't have to rely only on the glue, but also on the force. The combination will lead to a perfectly fixed grip. Yeah, after mounting the new grips, you can lay the cables into their final position, tighten them with cable straps where necessary. I use quite many cable straps because I don't like loose cables in general. And then we can also take care of the power supply. If you have that model with the battery watchdog, you can connect your grips directly to the battery. Watchdog means it cuts off the power supply when you are below 12 volts. In my case, I used a relay which supplies power when the ignition is turned on. Yeah, if you installed everything correctly, the system should work. You can turn on the grips by pressing the button for, let's say, 4 seconds, and then you can switch through the different levels of heat. It's 4 levels. Yeah, I hope this video helped you a little bit, or at least gave you some ideas. Have fun with the installation. Thanks for watching. Have a good ride. Take care. Bye bye.